So hello, how are you?
I'm fine, bro. And what about you?
Yes, I'm also good. And yeah, we are meeting first time. So I would like to know about you.
Yes, yes, of course. My name is Seekhen. I am from UP. I like playing badminton, reading English books, watching English cartoons, and some other kind of things that can help me in improving my English. And apart from these things, I like making some videos, conversational videos, and I upload on my channel. My channel name is Global English Zone, ZONE. And if I talk about my education, so I am postgraduate in English, and I learned British and American English from foreign teachers. So that is my summarized intro.
Okay, very amazing. Okay, so as you mentioned, like, do you watch? I think animation cartoon. I'm right. So
Yeah, yeah.
like animation cartoon, what type of cartoons do you watch? In subtitles, English subtitles. I mean, dubbing in into English or like generally we are having so many cartoons. There we are having only subtitles, but their languages would be different. What type of animation cartoon do you watch?
Well, I will tell you about this thing, but would you please introduce yourself so that everybody may know?
Okay, okay, sure, sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm Chandan Lahiri. I live in Bihar state. I'm a teacher and discuss about my hobbies. So I like to travel different places. Yeah, that's all about me.
Okay. So, so you want to know what kind of cartoons I watch, right?
Yes.
Actually, in the beginning, I started watching the cartoon like Honest Farmer. You have heard the story of the farmer who went to the, who went to his field for cutting the crop, and he went to the
Mm-hmm.
river for taking the water, and after that his sickle slipped and went into the river. Then goddess appeared, right?
Okay, yeah.
So in the beginning, I started doing that, but later I started watching in I mean these kind of cartoons in different accents, like American, British, all these kind of things, so that I may understand them well.
Okay, so do you like accent or do you like your own accent? What accent do you like most?
No, no, no. Our accent is good. Our accent is the best one, I will say. Our Indian accent is not bad, but I thought that since we have done everything in English, as I told you, I am postgraduate in English. I have done MA, Master of Arts in English. So according to that, it becomes important for us to understand foreigners, right? Everyone. If there is a common person who does not have knowledge or who is not well educated in English, at that time, if he is not able to understand, that is a different matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But being so educated, and that too, especially in this subject, if we are not able to understand, it means there is a problem somewhere inside us. That's why I started learning these things, and then I started following some foreign teachers. My American teacher was from Los Angeles, America. She teaches their, standard American accents, how to speak and how to understand them. And after
Okay,
that,
so
yeah, the teachers who were from, United Kingdom, there were some teachers named Martin, Daniel, and some other
mhm.
names were also there. But since they were the English people, that's why the names are also like that.
Okay. So how many years have you been following? I mean, have you been taking class for this type of teacher?
No, I started doing these things around 1 year ago, I can say. But if I talk about my journey of learning English, when I started learning it, so I think it was around, I started it around 6 years ago. I thought that I have to learn it.
So taking class from foreigner teacher, how much cost it would be taken? Like it was,
No,
I
no,
think it would be very expensive or as a similar, as a usual.
yeah, it is costly, of course. Actually, I suggesting that I have learned those teachers. I had not joined their classes, daily classes. First of all, I watched their videos that they had uploaded on their channel. And after that, those teachers said this thing that if you are not able to pay that much or if you have some kind of problems, you can buy the books and learn. And after that, I bought the books of those teachers that they recommended at that time for us to buy. And some dictionaries, this much This was, you can say, they were Oxford, Cambridge, Merriam-Webster, and some other kind of different dictionaries that are authentic dictionaries that are read by the people around the globe in the world. So I did this in that way.
Okay, very nice. And so what do you consider? Within 2 years, did you really see anything change inside of you,
Yeah, yeah,
included your
yeah. A
communication?
lot, a lot of things. I can tell you that, when I came in contact with those teachers, at that time, I was not able to understand foreigners well. I was not able to understand them. But when I read the book that they had recommended me, after that, I realized this thing that I became capable of understanding foreigners, like Donald Trump, the president of the States, and Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook,
Mm.
and some other
Okay.
businessmen. And in the same way, if when I read the books of British English, at that time I came to know about I became able to understand King Charles III, the king of United Kingdom, and some other people. I mean Englishmen. Otherwise, actually what happens? Normally, we do not know the rules according to which they speak. That's why it becomes tough for us to understand them.
Yeah, you're right. Because the way he pronounced the words, it was very difficult. Difficult, not very different. They have
Yeah,
different
different. It is.
intonation of their words, sounds, I would say, right?
Yeah,
And they do not spill each and every word into line by line. That was the reason we are unable to have the equal meaning of them, right?
yeah, that is okay. But since we are not aware of these things, that's why it is tough, right? Since we do
Yes,
not know the rules according to which they speak, that's why.
you are right.
Like whenever I'm going to tell you a rule of American English. Whenever C comes after N, at that time it is silent. So if we speak the word 20, 20,
Mm-hmm.
2 and 0, 20. So they will say that thing 20, 20. Now this is the problem. If we do not know these rules, we cannot understand them, what they are saying, because 20 and 20, both the things are different, right?
Yes, you are right. They often eat some of words, right? By pronouncing the words of any word.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, since I read that book, so I came to know about these things because I was also confused about these matters. Like,
Hmm,
whenever, I mean, there are many rules. I cannot tell you about everything, but still.
I understand. But now, what do you feel? Now you are able to have each and every meaning of them, or still are you suffering to any little bit issues into this?
No, no, I can understand them now
Okay,
because I
very
have
nice.
read all the rules of the book. I have read that book many times, and I've watched the videos of those teachers. I do not know how many times I've watched.
Okay, very nice, very interesting. I would say, like you are quite determined. I think you are quite determined person. I would say you
Yes, yes,
have
of course.
quite
Actually,
dedication towards your communication. That was the
yeah, yeah,
reason
you're right.
you committed early. You have to learn not only Indian but also American. You have to approach.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I am very interested in English, and this is my favorite subject. I would say this thing, and that's why I like. As I told you in the beginning itself, that I write. I mean, I love reading and writing in English, an English cartoon, as I told you.
Yeah.
So new kind of
And
thing.
I think if I discuss about my hobbies, so I love to watch American web series, and I have been
Okay,
getting everything. Whether that web series would be a Chinese, a British, American, England, whatever, I can understand because it.
okay. It
I
means
think it was a habit of my very old. You can consider.
it
Okay,
means you
when
have been
I
into
was
English.
nothing into English, for that
When
moment,
did you
for
start?
that time, yes,
When did you start your journey of speaking English?
it's been I think 2 years before.
2 years. So, as a teacher. which subject do you teach?
Okay, I'm a very what I say junior teacher you can consider, not very high-fi. I teach up to only five class, or especially I deal with every subject because I'm
Okay.
teaching in primary class, so you can say you can understand.
Okay. Do you have some friends with whom you practice your English?
No, I'm totally depending on these applications.
Okay. When did you join it?
6 months before I joined this application.
And now I can say that you have improved your communication skill or your speaking skill to a great extent. Because whatever you are speaking, it looks like an experienced person is speaking. A person
Okay,
who is good. Yeah.
thank you.
And
Yeah, I you can consider like that. What I develop my way of I mean explaining the things. It was my uh, profession you can consider. It's include of my profession because becoming teacher you are going to uh, can create a different character. Okay,
yeah,
that
yeah,
would be suitable for your post. So I'm a teacher. So some of time you have to act as a teacher, not by a normal people. Okay. So this manner I adopted in inside of me. That's the reason whenever I talk to any person, so always I apply this manner in order to communicate any people. That's the reason.
yeah. That is really a good way, I can say. Because I have talked to many people, but this is a different quality that I can see inside you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I live in a a little space. I mean, a small place where I couldn't have any environment when I started my English journey. Until this moment, I am not having anyone similarity of mine. Even though I kept on moving and I keep moving because I know this is a very valuable language for me.
Yeah, yeah,
And let's see in future, I would have so many opportunity. Right.
yeah, yeah. It is important not only for you, but for almost all the students. Because somewhere
Yeah.
or the other, they would be thinking about joining some kind of field. Like some of them want to join government jobs, some of them want to go in business. But English is such kind of a language that is available everywhere. It is present everywhere.
Yeah. What I personally believe this is the medium of approaching, yeah, expressing, yeah, highlighting your internal opinion about any matters. And people curiously, I think, with showing their interest to listen you, not
Yeah, yeah,
because you are educated, because of because you are speaking, you are convey your thoughts into this language. That was the reason to hold that person into your conversation. Right.
yeah, yeah. And whenever somebody speaks English, this is a proof itself that this person is educated,
Yes.
right?
You are right. You are right.
Because a person who does not have good knowledge cannot speak this language. I mean,
Yeah, because there we are having a lots of challenges transforming our opinion into this language. We are going to have every places the equal notice, right? I'm going to I'm going into the right way or not. My grammar is going along with sentence or not. A lot of things are there to notice, focus equally. And after that, we are going to prepare at least one sentence situationally into the right way. So it's not very easy according to anyone.
yeah, yeah, you are right, absolutely right. What you said that here, most of the people think that if we learn the rules of grammar and after that we are going to speak, at that time we will speak perfectly. But it is not possible. Actually, at the same time, we cannot think about everything. That we have to use helping verb according to this subject, and after that, this verb, main verb, and object will come here. So we cannot think about all the things at the same time, right?
Yeah,
That's why we
because
should
we are
try to listen
human.
to. Yeah, yeah. Everything cannot be maintained at the right time.
Yeah, we
At
are
the same time,
human. We
obviously.
have to focus only on one side at same time. If we try to distract our attention into the multiple sides, so it's obvious things we must have so many hesitation, fumbleness, and many of time exact answer we must forget in order to express ourselves.